you made your house a reality. Homeschooling yourself on loans, color-coding listings, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. If you can ace house hunting, you can do it for retirement. Get on track with tips at aceyourretirement.org.
First time I tried Vicodin, it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
It takes a village to help somebody get their diploma. Changes your whole life.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I've just been in an accident. What am I supposed to do?
Before you act, let me attack. I'm Nathaniel Mack. Call today, 333-MAC. You don't pay unless we win.
Let's call Matt.
Let's call Matt.
Nothing to do this week? Don't miss another event. Go to blacksinsanantonio.com for our event calendar. The home of the largest business directory in San Antonio with an African American focus. Sign up today for our weekly e-blast and text message alerts. Help us make this a better community. Connect, empower, grow.
Because it matters to you, it matters to us. It is Black Video News with your host, Keith Scott. Black Friday Live, San Antonio. Here we go.
I want to thank you all for tuning in to Black Friday Live. I'm your host, Keith Scott. You know where we come with hot topic, subject matter, always with the special guest right here on Black Friday Live. Now, today's guest has really been making an impact in this city. He's here to talk about a huge event that's getting ready to take place the end of the month right here in September, right here in the Alamo City. Mr. Chuck Slaughter.
Thank you, Keith.
How we doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. You?
How you been, Chuck?
I've been great. Thank you for inviting us in
Everything's been
today.
going good, Mr. Slaughter?
As good as could be expected.
Tell my viewers a little bit about yourself, Chuck.
Well, I'm a married man with 4 daughters. I am been a citizen of San Antonio since 1979. I've always wanted to make an impact on my community.
Yes, sir.
I'm a business graduate, not a graduate, but I attended Paul Quinn College as a business major. I've always had an interest in business, so I've created my own little world. I am the executive director of the National Poverty Reform Coalition.
Right.
I've also founded several other entities that I'm working on trying to move up from the grassroots level, such as the African American Capital Reserve Institution.
Okay.
Where we feel like it's important for us to take control of our cash flow.
Yeah.
And then I have a big interest in politics. I was the Barry County coordinator for the Unlock the Vote campaign back in 2004.
Okay.
Working with Claude Foster from the NAACP National Voter Fund. So I've been kind of active in the community for
Tell us a little bit
years.
about that poverty organization. What is the mission statement for that organization?
We're in poverty, one family, one community, one family at a time. Our mission is to end poverty as we know it in our lifetime.
Right.
The Bible says there will always be, the poor will always be amongst us.
Yeah.
But that's going to be true, but it's not necessary that they have to be dependent on taxpayers' dollars. So NPRC is designed to try to help the taxpayers, save taxpayers' money, put families on the pathway to get out of poverty and live and be sustained out of poverty for generations to come, which is a huge challenge.
Yeah, it really is. That's something that, you know, every community probably in the country deals with. There's those, you know, poverty-stricken communities.
Right.
So, yeah, you're making an impact. But, you know, you're here, too, also, Chuck, to talk about this event, September 22nd, for my viewers out there. And it's that time where people need to get to the polls. And I know one of the things that you're really active, too, is to make sure that you're getting people out to vote.
Right.
That's really huge, and,
Yes.
and we really need to show up at the polls this year.
Yes. This is one of the most important votes in my lifetime that we need to go get out and go vote for. You know, with Donald Trump in the White House and the rise of hate crime across the country, that even just the other day when he, to me, called for violence if the GOP loses the Congress.
Yeah.
See, he said that there will be violence if the GOP loses Congress.
Yeah.
So that to me is call for violence. And that is just unfortunate in a country where we have fought for peace. Martin Luther King marched and fought for peace. And I'm just not one that's going to sit around and let the work of our ancestors go to waste.
Yeah.
We've been seeing them attacking everything from the Voting Rights Act to just undoing everything that our ancestors put in place for our growth and development.
Yeah, voter suppression. It goes on and on. But this event, and we can go on and have a dialogue about that guy in the White House, but we're going to talk about this event, Black Political Awareness Summit, that's going to be taking place. And you got an interesting panel, and I'm just going to hold up the flyer so my viewers can see it. And the event, Chuck, is taking place September 22nd at the Beasley Brown Community Center. Tell us a little bit about this, because you got a keynote speaker, Claude Foster. Now, Claude Foster, is that any relation to, who's Claude Foster? Tell us who he is.
Claude Foster he's not related to Clyde Foster.
That's what I was going to say.
I got that. Are you in the kind of Claude? Your brothers?
Right.
But no, he's a former regional director for the NAACP National Voter Fund. I worked under him as the Barrow County coordinator for the Unlock the Vote campaign. That's how I kind of got involved with the politics back in 2004.
Okay.
And we have built a relationship to continue to working with each other to promote voter activity and to bring people and make them aware of the importance of their vote.
Yeah.
And the group of people that's most important to, besides the formerly incarcerated,
right,
is people living in poverty.
Yeah.
So we've also started the Poverty Vote America campaign.
Okay.
And we're looking for volunteers. We need volunteers seriously. And we're looking to go into the Saha housing complexes,
right,
where most of the people on poor lives.
Yeah.
We got to get the message out to them that politics affects your life just like everybody else.
It does.
One thing I don't like, America has branded the poor as being lazy, sorry, sit on your bottom, won't go out and go to work, and waiting for somebody to give you something. And to me, that's the farthest from the truth.
Right.
There may be some that has fallen into severe poverty, just done gave up hope, and they don't know where to turn to.
Yeah.
And then that's when they turn to the streets to provide for their families and things like this, and they wind up in prison. Yeah. So I say to reduce the crime rate, we need to reduce the poverty rate. Okay.
Yeah. Jobs and opportunity, right, and resources.
There's two reasons for crime in my view. They are greed and a need. If we can take away the need for a person to commit a crime, we can take away the need for a mother to go on the streets and sell her body to take care of her children, then we can cut the crime rate probably by more than 50%.
Yeah.
You see. So dealing with the issues of poverty, we are developing several programs to help those people pull themselves up by the bootstrap.
Yeah, well-needed programs, Chuck. You got Cassandra Littlejohn on the panel. Then you have Mario Salas, too. And Mario Salas, for our viewers here, is such a huge activist and has been. Yes. And he's an awesome writer. Cassandra Littlejohn is also making an impact in the community, too, as well.
Well, I think we'll probably be running for the president of the NAACP, hoping put that out there too soon for her. But I'm excited about her running, possibly taking a run for the NAACP president.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, now that's interesting news. You heard it first right here on BBN.
We better check with her before you put that out there. I don't want to get sued. and Mr. Salas, I just love him. He's a historian. I worked on one of his campaigns when he was running for state rep.
Right.
We were interested in, I worked on his campaign because he was interested in holding nursing homes accountable for the care that they give to our residents.
Yeah.
And so
he's also a former councilman here too in San Antonio.
Yes,
so he's been making an impact in the city.
Oh, a long time.
And I'm not surprised that he is on this panel when we talk about hate, a hate summit. So for more information, Chuck, how can they get more information on this?
Well, for more information on, they can contact me at area code 210-836-5013. Or they can go to our Facebook page, which is the Black Political Organizing Coalition.
Yes, sir.
And get some information there on us, the flyer. But the best thing to do is just give me a call right now because we are grassroots and we don't have it all set up the way we want to have it set up just yet.
Right. Well, September 22nd, for my viewers, at the Beasley Brown Community Center, there's going to be a Black Political Awareness Hate Summit. You want for more information, reach Chuck and get more information. And thank you, Chuck, for sharing that information, positive information right here in the community. That's what it's all about. That's what this show is all about. If you want to be on the show, if you want to be on the set, if you're making an impact in the community, please send me an email. You can reach me at kscott@blackvideonews.com. And I want to thank Chuck. And I want to thank my viewers for tuning in to this week's episode of Black Friday Live. We'll see you next time. As always, be encouraged.